A young woman here in Los Angeles will graduate this weekend from UCLA. Nancy is an excellent student and has been accepted to programs at prestigious graduate schools. But she can't afford to go. She can't apply for financial aid because she was not born in this country. It's a side of the immigration battle that we don't normally see, and Nancy isn't the only promising student caught in the middle. Uncovering America tonight, here's Thelma Gutierrez.
At 22, Nancy is modest.
I'll look it up.
But just so impressive. No doubt one of the best and brightest from this year's class of college graduates.
How are you doing in school? Do you get good grades?
I think so.
What'd you get in writing?
I got an A.
Race and gender?
An A.
What was your GPA here?
That would be like a 3.8.
Nancy wants to get a doctorate in education. She wants to teach. Elite grad schools want her.
Dear Nancy, congratulations. I'm pleased to inform you that you've been admitted at the Harvard Graduate School of Education. This one's from Brown University. This one's from Columbia University.
It seems as though you're going to have a fantastic future. The world is your oyster, isn't it?
Right. It looks like that from the surface.
But digging deeper, Nancy is trapped. She grew up completely unaware of a secret. She's in the country illegally. Because of her immigration status, Nancy doesn't qualify for financial aid or any other government assistance. Unlike her peers, she can't work legally. So Nancy tutors and babysits for cash to pay her tuition at UCLA. But Harvard, at $50,000 a year, is out of the question.
Thank you.
And so are student loans.
You can't afford to go.
No, I can't afford $50,000.
How about your mother? Can she help?
My mom doesn't make enough for her to pay my education.
What does your mother do?
She's a nanny.
When Nancy was a child, her mother applied for legal status for both of them. After several years, her mom was approved, but because of an attorney's error, Nancy was not. Her mother reapplied, but because the process takes so long, Nancy turned 21 and was no longer eligible.
When did you find out that you were not American?
My senior year in high school. I wanted to get my driver's license. I was talking to my mom, and at first she was kind of hesitant to tell me. My life really flipped upside down.
Were you angry at your mother?
I was angry at my mother. I was angry at the immigration system.
2.5 million kids are in this legal limbo, afraid of being deported.
Nancy, did you have to interview for Harvard?
Nancy took us to UCLA to meet her classmates, all great students, and yet none of them can drive or even get on a plane because they cannot get a driver's license.
How many mathematicians, engineers, law students?
Through no fault of their own, these academic stars find themselves in the white-hot center of the immigration debate. They all share the same last hope. It's called the Federal Dream Act. If passed, it would create a path to legalization for college students. Nancy's mentor, Professor Paz Oliveras, says they deserve a chance.
These aren't students who just want a free ride. In many cases, they really want to give back to this country.
I have no compassion for them.
Lupe Moreno is with the California Coalition for Immigration Reform, a group that calls immigrants who are not citizens invaders. She calls the Dream Act ridiculous and a waste of taxpayer money.
Your Dream Act is our children's nightmare. It's our nightmare. You have broken the law. Your family has broken the law. And you need to go address that with your country.
I've never been to Mexico. I don't know Mexico. I think home is here.
So where is home for these academic stars, these future leaders? The law is the law, but it's a fair question. Do we want to turn our backs on the best and the brightest?
So what happens now to Nancy? I mean, is she going to go to graduate school?
You know, Anderson, Nancy says that she thought about it for a long time. I mean, Harvard, UCLA, great schools. She feels that she's going to be able to come up with the money somehow to go to UCLA. But the truth is that even if she does get her PhD at some point, there isn't a school, there isn't a university who will hire her because she's undocumented. And so their only hope is for the Dream Act to pass.
All right, Thelma Gutierrez, appreciate it. Thanks very much.